As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Ah! Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who it is. You try to wake yourself up. Oh no! That was a terrible dream. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Mm. I'm gonna go right. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage through the area from a wall around the property. There's also a tree that has a hole carved into it. Let's inspect the tree. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. Uh-oh. Does that mean if I stick my hand in, something's gonna, like, eat it? Look and see something shiny in the hole as if of metal. Pulling one off your hand, you find three knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. It's alright. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. Must be some sort of combination. Okay. Let's go to the gates. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There's a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Okay, enter the tower. You approach the door. As you reach for the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Inspect the fountain. There's a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns for every breath. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain as if it were calling for something. Statue on the left. You see an old statue of an angel that's been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand. The other with one finger pointed up towards the sky. Okay. So best to leave the statue alone. Before you stands an old angel statue that is broken in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there's only two remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. I feel like you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna try the tree again. Okay, so there's a trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Okay. Let's follow the trail in the grass. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Expect the grave. You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Before you touch the sword, a ghastly figure appears before you. Oh no! You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of a pure essence can free me. A ray of hope, like a flower found in the darkness. Let's grab the sword. You reach for the sword. Before you lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. A sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. What fragments remain falls to the ground. Your adventure ends here. A cursed blade! Great. Achievement unlocked. Yay. Alright. Um. Okay, so we can't touch the sword. I know, I forgot to save. So I guess I gotta find a flower born in the darkness. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby, and the trail continues on to your right. Spectre Lake. You step near the lake and look down into it. Resting on the water is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There's something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Let's leave. Now is probably not the time. We'll save that. Yeah, let's leave. Continue along the trail. When the trail comes to an end, there's a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. Inspect the stone pillars. Okay, so I guess something's meant to be placed here. We don't know if that's the sword or not. Okay, explore the field. Find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off in the distance. Okay. Yeah, that actually startled me. I didn't think I was gonna get jump scared from a unicorn. So, that was different. As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest, but there's clearly something wrong. If only there's a way to charm it. Guess, you gotta go back. Continue down the path. And then we save again. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There's a stone wall near the path. Expect the well. Man, evident water at the bottom. There's a coin lesson against the wall of the well. Possible. You feel you should go down and take the coin. Perhaps you may obtain the coin later. You step away from the well. Continue on. Walking over hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramar. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague has spread to your farm, has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Go back? You realize that you must go back. There's no way to reach the city. No, I haven't. Okay. I guess we go back. Oh, can't we go? I guess we can't go back to our farm, I guess. Unexpected lake. Let's dive in. Close your eyes and jump into the lake.